Hi Libra, welcome to Higher Source Tarot for your May 10th through the 17th tarot check, a weekly tarot check for all Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And I just want to thank all of you who have been watching my readings and liked, commented, subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate that, and I'm having fun doing these readings for you. If you're new around here, I'd love to have you as a subscriber, and tap that bell if you want to be notified when new videos are posted, which is about once a week. So last week we did a love tarot check. This week we're doing a weekly tarot check. And then next month I'll be back again for a mid-month check. I also did a seasonal tarot reading, and that was for the months of May, June, July, and August. So if you haven't seen that one, you might enjoy that too. And again, remember that every reading is not for every single person watching it. So find what resonates with you. Find, look at if it's your sun sign, look at your Venus, Moon, or Rising and see if that might resonate closer to your current situation. Don't ever try to cram yourself into a reading because, it just doesn't work. Now, sometimes you might find elements of it are accurate, and that's okay too. But we are going to see what's going on here for Libra for the week of May 10th through the 17th for all Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Libra here. Now, if you're new, we go day by day, okay, and read the energies of the day. So we go with Sunday, that's the High Priestess. Monday is the Lovers. Tuesday, you've got the Knight of Cups. And Wednesday, you've got the Four of Cups. Thursday, you've got the Three of Pentacles. Friday, you have the Seven of Wands. Saturday, the Eight of Pentacles. And then you have Judgment here on Sunday. So very interesting. I definitely think there's definitely love here coming through this week, and there's going to be a decision to make for sure. You have Earth energy here, so Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo, but primarily Taurus. You have Gemini. You have water, so Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. You have Earth, I mentioned that, and you have fire, Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. But you definitely have a decision, and I think it is about I feel it's about a partnership. So you start off here with the High Priestess, right? And, she's the counterpart to the Hierophant, so she's in a relationship. This card comes out when guides are telling you to trust yourself, to trust your instincts. I feel like somebody here has a leap of faith to take in a relationship. They're kind of not quite sure what to do. And there's definitely one person who's got more certainty about it, who has, a more, it's not even an interest, it's almost like, it really is like a certainty, I guess is the best way I can say it. There's one person who's very sure of this and the other person is not. So I feel like you're on the end of being not sure what to do here. But you're good at figuring people out, this is again about being able to tell when somebody's lying, and there may be people around you who are throwing in their 2 cents about it, and they have an opinion, and it really is almost confusing the situation. And quite frankly, it's not their life to live anyway, right? We can't let anybody else live our lives for us. But this is also a time to go within, okay? This is telling you to go within. So I would, sit down and find a quiet spot just to meditate. And you can certainly on YouTube find lots of ambient sounds just to tune into if that's how you like to do it. Or there's guided love meditations. Deepak Chopra has several that are on YouTube that are all free. But I would sit down and quiet my mind a bit. So Monday you've got the Lovers card, and again, this is about making a decision, but it's also about real love. This is like a match made in heaven, and with this card, it's really about learning how to experience relationships with others. So again, I said this is a card of making a major choice, but it's also a card of major healing. It tells you that this person is thinking about you too. So I want you to understand that too. I think that you have an ex who's wanting to come back. I really feel that coming in strongly. And they're thinking of you. And again, this is where I feel like they have certainty. Like this time away from you, Libra, has caused them to realize what they had, what you have. And they want what you have. They do. They want to be in a partnership with you. But they know that they have not taken, not taken the correct measures. They haven't done some things that they feel a lot of regret. This person feels a lot of regret, and they feel like there's one path with you. They feel like there's one path, and it always leads back to you. That's what I'm getting. They feel like there is one path, and it keeps leading them back to you. So they're gonna make an offer. This is for Tuesday. You've got this Knight of Cups, and I feel like some of you are like, I do not want this offer. It was too much heartache, and I don't want to open myself up again like that. But this person's serious. I think they've grown up quite a bit. It could have been somebody from a long time ago. And I'm almost getting to, for some of you, it was somebody that you knew a long time ago, but they were kind of crazy. And maybe it wasn't really a dating situation as much as they were just kind of a player, and you just didn't have any interest in them. Either way, something from the past it's hanging on, I guess, is the best way to say that. He's slower moving, but he's still coming in with a big offer. And this person's generous. I think that they are in tune with themselves like they've never been before. And, they've got things in order with career and finance. But they definitely want to offer you a commitment. But this is Wednesday. I feel like you're just not really, you're going to make them work for it. It's not going to be just come in and, sure, I don't have anything else going on and you're the best I can do. I think you're going to really make them work for it. And that's okay. You have a right to do that, especially if they haven't been completely trustworthy. I also think that Wednesday you're going to be kind of, I think for some of you, whoever this is for that's single, you're happy being single and you have things pretty well established for yourself. I do feel like with work, you're able to make a good living and enough money to be happy with that too. So you're not really needing the commitment in order to further yourself in some other way, like financially. But I also think too, this would be a great day to get out and be in nature and meditate. I mentioned meditation on Sunday. I think that would really be helpful throughout the whole week. So Thursday, you've got this Three of Pentacles here. And the Three of Pentacles is all about new beginnings. It's all about more opportunity. And your work will be rewarded here. I mentioned before in work, I think things are going well and that you are a leader there. You've got great creative ideas. Some of you might work in something that's like in the arts or in interior design or something where it's been at a standstill, but your eye for detail is what I'm getting. Your eye for detail is very well respected. But in any event, in terms of a relationship, this person wants to build a foundation with you. But I think your concern is it's more of, are they really able to do this long term? Because I've seen what they do in the past. They seem to be happy in the moment. It's like the kind of person who almost likes their life but doesn't really. They can almost love another person, but they just can't quite get there. And when they don't, then they blame the other person. I think there's fear around that. Is that what I'm dealing with? But I actually think they're more stable than that. I think they really are taking an honest inventory of who they are, and they're not stopping, okay? This person knows what they want, and they are not going to stop at anything. This is all about, getting around obstacles. Certainly, if it's somebody that you're dealing with, let's say online, like they've been messaging you and stuff because they don't live close by, that could also be it coming through here, that it's a situation that's got distance, physical distance in it. But I definitely think this person wants a chance. They want that chance, and they don't want to be stopped because of things that they see as minor details, really. It's kind of like I hear them going, oh, it's just a minor detail. I think there's some uncertainty, like I said, about the outcome, but they're prepared, really, to weather any storm with you. And, they're aware that there's challenges, but they're not stopping. And again, here we go with the Eight of Pentacles. They're working hard. They're working on themselves. I think they're very much into working out. I'm seeing somebody posting maps of their run. That could be you too, but I feel like it's more them. They're posting these, I ran 5 miles. And, they've got the gym set up in their basement or their garage. And they're very much into their fitness, into working on themselves that way, physically, spiritually, and mentally. But I think because of their past, there's some skepticism here. That's what I'm going to say. You're a bit skeptical of, is this really the real deal here? But you've got a decision to make, and this person's waiting. They're not playing the field. I can tell you that. They're not messing around and talking to other people and you. So I think there's a concern there, but I don't think it's warranted. So you have a decision to make, and you might not make it on Sunday, but I think you've got this kind of back and forth ping pong game in your head, just not sure what to do with this. So, whatever decision you make is the right decision for you, right? Nobody else can live your life, but I do think this person's serious. And so if you do want to take a chance, I'll give you this Whispers of Love. It's an oracle card for attracting more love into your life. Relationship patterns. It takes strength to recognize the need for change. Okay, so very interesting card there. Again, I think this person's had a pattern that's unattractive, and it brings uncertainty into the situation. I'd let them explain it and see what they have to say. And if that satisfies you, then it's definitely worth a chance with this person. And that's part of how we grow up anyway. We learn our own relationship patterns. This is just to close things out here. Let's give Abraham saying this. It's a Money and the Law of Attraction card. My every story is attracting its vibrational match. Every thought that you think is vibrating at a very personal frequency, and by the powerful law of attraction, the essence of that which is like unto itself is drawn. That thought is now attracting another thought that is its vibrational match. And now those combined thoughts are vibrating at a frequency that is higher than the thought that came before it. And they will now, by the law of attraction, attract another and another and another, until eventually the thoughts will be powerful enough to attract a real life situation or manifestation. So our thoughts become things, and they build with momentum. Okay, the more that we continue to think of the same thought, we now have a belief that's forming, and it has a powerful vibrational force to it. So be aware of that, because you can have, do, or be anything. So I love you so much, Libra, and I'll be back again in a week for your mid-month tarot check.